Okay, so there are multiple versions of this campaign. This is version 1 that I'm showing you, and then I will show you how you could modify this to create a more robust version of this. But the idea here is sales automation. So what you want to do is you want to identify your high value links, and if your CRM or marketing automation platform allows for it, identify your high value pages. So this is going to be a demo page, pricing page, booking page, sometimes even an about page, those types of things. And then in your emails that you're writing, you also want to identify the high value links. So this would be, schedule, product, product comparisons, product reviews, testimonials, all of those things. Basically, any link that indicates that this person is more interested than average or normal in your product or service, right? And then what you want to do is you want to build an automation around that. So when somebody takes an action that indicates that they have higher interest than normal, so in this case, we're applying a tag. We then wait for an hour and we send an email, just a short and simple email, actually from the business development manager in this case. If you have multiple sales reps, typically you can send this out from the contact's owner, right, which is like the sales rep person, or you can even round robin it. It doesn't really matter. Just send this out. We send this out about an hour after somebody clicks to this high value page, i.e. the CEO Alliance sales page. And this email is designed to get the sales reps into a conversation with the customer, or with the potential customer, right? They've taken action that indicates that they're raising their hand and saying that they're interested. We want to make sure that we follow up with them. Now, what I'm doing here, and why I said this is the more simple version, is we've got a 30-day hold. What does that mean? Well, excuse me. Well, basically, we don't want somebody who might be clicking on here 5, 6, 7 times. We don't want them to get the same email over and over and over and over again every time they click on that link, or else they're going to get upset and they're going to unsubscribe even when they were interested, right? So we have a 30-day wait on here, and then we remove them out of this workflow, so then they can start again. And that way it seems fresh, it seems new, it seems highly relevant, highly personalized, things like that. So this is version 1. Just identify your high-value links, your high-value pages, build an automation when somebody clicks on that link or visits that page. Wait an hour, send an email, keep them in this workflow for 30 days so they get filtered out, so they only get this once every 30 days at max, and then basically recycle this. Now, if you wanted to make this a little more robust, then what you can do is start adding layers into here. And so you can use if-then statements that says if they've received this email, right? So just to show you here, we could do something like if... what did I title this? Boom. That's why you want to, let's even do 30 days. Yeah. So if they've been sent this, right? Yes. Then send a different email. Right? And if no, they need to, realistically, nobody should be ending up here, right? Is because they've received this. If no, you could basically put another day filter and then move it over here, or I don't actually know if you can link this back above. Let's see, move, because you could create endless loop. Oh, you can. Okay, so if for some reason somebody got in here and it's indicated that they didn't get this, then you could loop them back up here, hopefully not creating, an endless loop. That would suck. But then they come down here, and now all of a sudden, you don't really need this 30-day delay here, because they could click on this link 5 days in a row and get 5 different emails by setting it up this way. And so the only thing there is I would base this off of the number of potential links that somebody could click, right? So if you're sending a daily email out, I would probably have 15 different emails in here. That way, it's much less likely that somebody would ever come in here and get the same email within too short of a time frame, right? The other one that I might set up as well is if somebody's coming back on and clicking on the link multiple times, you don't necessarily want them to get an email every time they click on the link, right? That's kind of annoying too. And so I would set up some logic in terms of how many, like the space of time that they need to click on the link, or maybe have a goal in here that basically limits when they can be added, those types of things. That way they're not clicking the link, getting an email, clicking the link, getting an email, clicking the link, getting an email. But this sales flow is responsible for generating hundreds of thousands of dollars, not because the copy is particularly good, but because it leverages intent, right? So there's lots of ways to set this up. Go ahead and set this up for you and watch those dollars roll in.